The annual Scarecrows in the Garden raises money for nonprofits across the area. So to get us in the spooky spirit is Executive Director Ralph Calhoun. Good morning.
Good morning.
Now, this is the 6th annual event.
Yeah.
Tell us about what we can expect.
Well, it's 6th annual and it's bigger than it's ever been before. So this coming Tuesday from 5 to 8 o'clock, we have 30 different area nonprofits. They do a scarecrow display. It has to have a jack-o'-lantern or a pumpkin in it also. Usually they kind of advertise whatever their mission or their focus is. So we've got 30 nonprofits, which is a whole lot more than we've ever had before. And we have celebrity judges come through. I think you were one of our wonderful judges last year. And so those judges will determine who the best display is. And that nonprofit will get $500 and a trophy. And then throughout the week, we have voting for the People's Choice Award. It's a first, second, and third places, and they also get cash for their organization and a trophy.
Now, this is such an important event. Tell me why it's important to hold this, and how does it impact those who participate?
Well, I think I've got two reasons that it's important for me. One is I want people to come to the garden and experience the garden and just the beauty of the garden with these scarecrows in it. But then also, and I'm very sincere about the idea that we've got a lot of great nonprofits in the area, and these folks have missions they want people to know about, and I think this is a way for us to spread that. So we've got things as diverse as the Louisiana Organ Procurement Association, Strauss Little Theater, just Children's Museum. So it's a big mix of organizations that we have that are able to do these really creative and fun displays.
Yeah, absolutely. And I had a great time being a judge last year and knowing that my vote helped a local nonprofit.
Yeah.
Now, you said that this event is more expansive.
Right, right. So in the past, we've just really had opening night. And this year for on Thursday during lunchtime, we've got a role play food truck is going to be there, so you can come get your lunch, then come into the garden, take a look at the displays and vote. And then Saturday night from 7 to 9 o'clock, we've got the tailor-made band, so we're kind of closing out with a concert, and you actually be sitting in with all the scarecrows, so it's kind of really cool, and the weather sounds like it's going to be perfect.
Absolutely.
Fall weather, so we're really looking forward to that.
Awesome, and also wear your spooky vest.
Yeah, I get to wear this shirt once or twice a year, so I've got it on today.
All right, great food, great tunes, and a great cause. Thanks so much. This information is going to be on the website.